Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and this video is going to be a little bit different because I have about 3 hours with this laptop until a very nice man comes and sadly takes it away from me. This is the definition of a quick hands-on, although not in New York where I'd usually be for Acer's big global press conference, which they do every year where they announce their new products, including the Swift 5, the new Triton Helios gaming laptops and their Orion desktops. But in this weird coronavirus world we live in, they very kindly shipped it to me for about 2 or 3 hours, and there's actually nothing I can do because it's locked into airplane mode. And the reason for that is this is going to come with Intel's next-gen processors, which I'm not allowed to talk about, and even if you dive into the computer management settings, all it says is unnamed chip or the Intel 0000. But who am I kidding? You guys know this is going to have, the one that comes after the 10th gen chips, whatever that might be called. So that's pretty interesting by itself, but as well as that, you'll also be able to spec the Swift 5 with an Nvidia MX350 graphics chip, which combined actually makes this pretty powerful. And when you consider that the real headline, the key selling point of the Swift series is the weight, or the lack of it. I mean, this guy weighs just 990 grams. It's a sub-kilogram 14-inch laptop. So considering just how light and compact this is, paired with those pretty beefy specs actually, this is going to be one to look out for. But as well as the new processors and also the new graphics chip, we've also had a bit of a redesign of the Swift 5. Most notably, the bezels. They've really shrunk the bezels now, so it looks a lot more modern than the previous Swift 5. So it's still a 14-inch Full HD touchscreen, but now we have these thinner bezels, we get a slightly higher screen-to-body ratio, so it's just a little bit more compact overall. We also now get Gorilla Glass on the screen, so it's a little more durable, plus we get these glossy bezels which are flush with the screen rather than the chunky plastic ones from before, so it looks a lot smarter. You'll also notice this new color, which I can't quite put my finger on. It's kind of like a slate green. I really like the blue of the old Swift 5. I'm not sure if I do prefer this or not, but it's certainly different. What color do you think that is? It's definitely got like a grey green hint to it, a little bit slate. Another new feature is that when you open it up, the keyboard actually lifts slightly, so you get a more ergonomic typing position, but more importantly, you get better airflow underneath. So if you are pairing this with a next-gen i7 and the 350 chip, you're going to want some better cooling. So that's quite a smart design, and it also hides a little bit of the bottom bezel. Elsewhere, everything is pretty similar. We still have a full-size HDMI along with a USB-A and USB-C Thunderbolt 3 port, which is nice to see. On the other side, we have another USB-A, Kensington lock, and the headphone jack. Now, one thing that slightly frustrates me is that we still have this DC power. It would have been nice to see USB-C charging on this. I mean, even my new Dell XPS 15 with a GTX 1650 can be charged via USB-C, so that would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world. The chassis itself is still using this lithium, magnesium, aluminium, I believe that's right, material, so it feels a little plasticky, but it's not too bad, and of course, importantly, it does keep the weight down, as I say, sub 1 kilogram. Seriously, if you've never picked up a Swift 5, it just feels like the battery is missing or something. It's still reasonably well built, but yeah, it's incredibly lightweight. And it's died. Seriously, when I took this out of the box, it had about 8% of the battery left, which is not ideal when you have 3 hours with it. So I appreciate this has been a pretty quick hands-on, but to sum up, the new features are the thinner bezels, Gorilla Glass screen, the fact that it now lifts up to give better cooling and a better typing position. We get this new slatey, greeny, grey color, and also a big spec bump inside with 11th gen Intel processors and up to the MX350 graphics chip. Nothing new as far as I know in terms of the battery or the keyboard or the touchpad. We still have this fingerprint reader here as well, although that does look like we've got a couple of microphones up here now, so maybe they've improved the audio quality of the webcam. So a slight design refresh, more powerful hardware, and still in this same super lightweight chassis. That's pretty much it for the new 2020 Acer Swift 5. In terms of pricing, Acer tell me it's going to start from 1,100 euros, so that's probably going to be £1,000, and it'll be coming out around September or October. Oh, and finally, I did ask, and there's currently no news on an AMD version of this. All they're talking about now is the unnamed Intel chip. It would have been good to see maybe a next-gen AMD processor in here, but for now, we'll wait and see what Intel can offer with their 11th gen processors. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the Swift 5 and also this kind of interesting new color. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for my full review. Well, as soon as I can. I don't think this quite counts as a review since it's locked into airplane mode and I've had it for about 2.5 hours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.